This game is GiggleLand. Oh, the door opens as soon as the game starts. Terry's vegetable patch.
Welcome, little farmer. Farmer Terry is in dire need of your help. You need to restore the farm to its former glory. It's important that all life on the farm is protected, from animals to plants to the children who visit. We care greatly for you all. On the farm, there are rules you must follow.
There's rules? Well, I guess we can't have fun without being safe.
That's right. Let's make everyone happy now, shall we?
I think we can do that.
Let's interact with the diorama.
Children are at their best when they're happy. It is our duty to provide them with the best things in life, after all. Besides, children best behave when they have something they truly like.
What do kids like? I know I like something sweet.
New objective. Find the sugar jar. This place seems pretty big, with lots of things to explore. Let's start by heading up to the second floor. This place looks pretty cool. Is it a shop that sells sweet treats?
You have obtained sugar.
I was craving something sweet.
You cannot eat the sugar, but you are permitted to purchase one of Farmer Terry's candy apples from the gift shop instead.
This looks pretty tasty. If it ever gets released, I'll definitely give it a try. Alright, let's head back to the diorama. Cool. Is this a barn? Let's go inside and take a look. A bunch of sheep friends are having a meal here. But something about them feels kind of mechanical. Huh?
Farm equipment works best when it works just right. It is our duty to make sure nothing breaks down, after all. Besides, the equipment works best when it can power on even in the darkest of nights.
Isn't it dangerous to do farm work at night?
I think I just saw something dark and shadowy. Anyway, find a jar that will make the farm equipment run. There's a nursery here too. The door is tightly shut. I can see something through the keyhole, but I can't tell what it is. But is this really the right way to go? Am I supposed to take this jar? Whoa! I almost got hurt there. I found a pipe that consumes the jar here.
Sorry, that's incorrect. This won't make the machine work.
What could fit inside that machine to make it start working?
There are quite a variety of posters here. Anyway, let's hurry and find out which jar we need to get. Oh, that one's broken. Looks like I'm supposed to carry this. Let's head back to the generator pipe. Is someone around here? Okay, let's head back to the diorama.
Animals are at their best when they're taken care of. It is our duty to keep the animals from getting out, after all. Besides, animals will never leave if you give them something that makes them so happy.
Oh, I would hate for an animal to get loose on our water.
Harley and Clark's hen house. Oh, this chicken's apron is really cute. Here's an egg I really like. There's a slide here. But what can I actually do with this egg? Huh? Why is there ketchup here? Hey? Hello? There's a strange passageway here. I can't see anything ahead. I can see something red in the distance. Let's keep moving forward. But what is this place? Why does it feel so eerie? I hear a pig sound coming from somewhere. This place feels really unsettling.
Incorrect. You'll make the animals run away.
We can't have them run away. We need to give them something they'll like.
Since we're hearing pig sounds, I think we need the jar with a pig on it. Huh? Why is something creepy hiding here?
You have obtained animal food. Please do not ingest this food. It's not allowed for humans.
I'm a cat, and even I know it doesn't taste good.
Should I head back to the diorama? Well,
crops are at their worst when the weeds begin to grow. We cannot let the weeds taint our succulent harvests, after all. Besides, if the weeds are removed from the garden, all life will be safe from harm.
okay. Next is find the pesticide. Next, protect the nursery. But why are the sirens blaring here? What on earth happened in this place? The gate to the nursery has opened. Before checking out the diorama, I'll take a look over here first. Something feels different. Why did the lights go out? Find the secret staff exit. What? Something seems to have changed here. No. Do I have to go back there again? Now these weird things aren't even hiding. They're just standing there holding hands. Looks like there's no need to go back anymore. I can't see anything, but I'm moving forward. The corridors.
How the heck are we supposed to get up there?
Unauthorized entry detected. Please evacuate immediately.
New objective. Find a way out.
You really can't turn back now.
It wears my skin. Looks like this isn't the right way. Crawling through the vent again. Oh, finally made it out of the vent.
Don't be afraid. I'm always watching you.
It's even more terrifying with you all staring at me. Huh? Why is a screenshot being taken?
This place looks pretty boring.
Oh, what's this?
I hope you don't grow up to become a boring adult with a boring office job.
Anyway, now that we've got the plank, let's use it to cross over.
Where are you?
I'm not here. There's a lever here. I pulled the lever, but why do I hear a ticking sound? Let's just keep moving forward for now. This place is creepy. I hope nothing weird jumps out. Oh, there's another lever here. This lever also makes a ticking sound. What? I didn't take a screenshot. What is this place? It looks like some kind of factory. There's something up ahead. Huh? Find a way to restore the power. But what am I supposed to do? All 3 levers must be pulled at the same time. Alright, I got it. That means I'll have to go back and pull those earlier levers again too. I'm not sure why we need to pull all 3 levers at the same time to restore power, but let's just try to hit the last one as fast as we can. Looks like the power's back on. I can see a green light up ahead. Now it's working.
Oh, I think we're getting closer. Oh, we're almost there.
We're almost there. Where even is there? All I can see are just dark corridors ahead.
Right behind you.
Well. What is this room? The walls are filled with strange scribbles and papers. I have no idea what these are supposed to imply. What? Why is this monitor showing my computer screen? Huh? Is this game a virus? No! Why is it shutting down on its own? Huh. What is this place? It looks completely abandoned, like a total ruin. This isn't the right way. Back to the vent again. No! This time, let's try going the other way. This is the right way, right? Yes, finally out of the vent. What is this place? A storage room? Why is this farm so huge? Doesn't seem like there's anything hidden around here. Wow, is there a house inside the warehouse?
Wow, I wonder who lives here. Hello? Tolly?
What is it?